Welcome everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Namu and you are watching Vocabulary Practice with Namu. Today our topic of today's video is 30 days English speaking practice day 4. And in this day I am going to tell you how to make a habit of listening. And I just want to tell you, if you want to learn English speaking, listening can cover at least 60 to 65% of your learning English speaking journey. So listening is really very important aspects in terms of English speaking. If you are not a good listener, you can't able to learn anything. So I just want to tell you, if you want to make a habit of listening, follow these tips, and these tips really going to help you a lot if you follow regularly. And I just want to tell you, listening is most important aspects in terms of English speaking. I just want to tell you, if you want to learn English speaking, you have to make a habit of listening. Listening is really very important. If you can listen anything again and again, I will definitely make sure it can store in your mind, in your brain. So if you want to speak anything about that thing that you have listened before, it is really easy for you to speak out, because you listen that thing again and again, and that is really important tool for learning English speaking. I just want to tell you, try to make a habit of listening is not really very easy, because it's our tendency that we are not like, if someone is telling just listen me, we are not give so much attention to that. So you have to make a habit of listening, but it is not easy at all. If you are in your initial stage of learning English, you have to make a habit of listening. Try to small steps towards your learning how to make a habit of listening. And I just want to tell you, if you have any interest like sports, if you like news channel, if you like to listen any music, sing any song, you have to start that sports channel with commentary, English commentary. You just need to observe what is the commentator is speaking in English. You just need to observe what is the singer is speaking in English. You just need to observe that what you like to understand. So it is really very important. If you like to listen music, just try to listen English song. English song is really a good way that can help you towards your learning how to make a habit of listening. And if you really like, just try to listen at least one song a day in English. That really help you. And whatever the time you have to write that song in your notebook, and you have to practice with speaking. That is the only way your mind can store English song, and that is only way when you have a time to speak, you can speak in English that song also. You can sing that song also in English, because you already listen so many times, and you also write that, and you written that. So it is really easy for you to make a habit of listening. I just want to tell you, listening is the most important thing in terms of English speaking. And when you have a habit, to make it easy means that when you have a habit that you can listen at least 10 to 15 minutes any speaker. So I just want to tell you, I just want to recommend you, try to listen Google podcast, and whatever you like. I like Mr. Ankur Wariku, A Voice with Wariku, because it give me so much confidence to speak in English, because he is using so many words, so many new words that really help me to understand. And his voice is very crystal clear, and I really like that he is my family. So it is really easy for me to understand, because I feel that he is same like me. But I just want to tell you, in initial stage, I am not a good listener. I am not an active listener. I am a passive listener. Whatever the speaker is saying anything to me, I am just ignore it. I am not giving so much attention to the speaker. But when someone is asking me what speaker is telling you, I am totally blank. I don't know what the speaker is saying that time, because I am not listening very carefully. So I just want to tell you, if you want to become a good listener, you have to make a habit of active listening. Active listening is when a speaker is saying something, you give so much attention. You make concentrate every single word the speaker is saying, because when you are listening actively, it really help you to store in your mind. And when you have a chance to speak, you can speak in English, that thing also. But it is not a single day process, it takes time also. But you have to make sure that if I have a time at least 10 minutes, so I in that time I am really every single day I am listening any English song. If I have a time of every single day, I will definitely to listen any podcast. If I have a time, I will definitely listen any sports commentary that help me to improve my English speaking. But you have to make sure that you have to do it very consistently. You don't need to skip any single day. If you are skipping your day, it really nothing for you. It is no means for you. So you have to make sure that if you really want to make a habit of listening, you have to listen speaker every single day. Whatever you want, you can listen anything, but you have to make sure that thing is in English content. You need to grasp English content for learning English speaking. And listening is most important if you want to speak in English, because when you are listening everything in many times, it can store in your mind. And when you have to speak out that thing, it is really easy for you, because you have listened so many times. So it is stored in your mind, so it is really helpful for you to speak in English. But you have to remember that it is not a few days process, it takes time. So you have to be patient. You have to make sure that whatever the situation is, I have to make a habit of listening, because it is really important for learning English speaking. So that's all in this video. I hope that you can understand whatever I am trying to say. If you have any query, just comment me in a comment section. I will definitely give you answer. And I really want that if you like my content, if you have any suggestion, give me in a comment section below. That's all in this video. Do take care of yourself. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.